Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life, and my name is Typo, and this is Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Part 18, and I have decided that we are not going to end the Rachni Queen. So, the arguments for ending the Rachni Queen are that we could just maintain the status quo, right? Humans have a good spot in the galaxy right now, and we're on the up and up. Things are getting better and better. There's no major threat aside from the Reapers, as far as we're aware, and Saren. And this Rachni Queen has done nothing wrong. She was raised here, and her kids were raised in isolation to be crazy. So, I mean, she's an innocent party in all this. And I think the thing is that she's done nothing wrong, and to kill her because of a war that happened 2,000 years ago that they lost. So the Rachni Queen would even know to teach them not to pick a fight with the rest of Citadel space. It just seems... It seems just too unreasonable, to be honest. And for all we know, the Rachni can be an ally. Like she said, that if her children understand, they will return, and perhaps they can be another ally for us. The Krogan are an extremely militaristic species, and a very dangerous people individually. But as a people, they are part of Citadel space. And I think the Rachni can be the same. So, all for you.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Good, that's an important lesson to know. This is the decision we've made that I have the most regrets about, but I think it's the right call. See ya. 1,700 experience, 39,000. Paragon again. Oh my god, this whole mission has just been spiking our Paragon rating. We're up over 6.5. We're up to like 6.5. Still only at 5 Renegade. We haven't been doing much Renegade lately, it looks like. But hey, I'm okay with that. If we end up Paragon, we end up Paragon.
Stay alert.
I'm not trying to be one or the other. I'm just playing it as it comes. Okay. Where are we? It's the secure lab. Right. We went through the barracks, ventilation room. Did we? Hot lab, science station. What is happening? Oops. That's not what I wanted. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Where are we going exactly? Okay. Oh, so this is this door right here. We've been here. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the hot labs. Because we couldn't open this door before. What do we got here? Yaroslav Tartakovsky? Hello?
Are you here to secure the situation?
If you mean exterminate. Yeah, we're killing everyone other than the Queen because they're crazy.
If by secure you mean shoot every monster I see, sure.
I am certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault. You understand?
What did you let them loose?
Let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting.
Right.
This was Rachni ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
That egg was ancient.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous.
Yeah, no kidding.
Binary
Rachni eggs aren't
Helix
kidding
planned
around.
to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They're thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
But they don't hear the song. What about a male?
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
That's kind of scary, I'm gonna be honest. The Rachni are not obedient.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
They didn't hear the song.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly.
Right.
Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Right. We're running out of time.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized.
Right.
I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Neutron purge.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Okay. Kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage to a varying degree. Give us a minute.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes?
So we gotta leave as soon as we purge.
Meet a bad end.
Oh, damn. Your mother's a bitch. That's what she said to her son? You will meet a bad end. Oh my god. Can we not?
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Okay, Rachni.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry. The sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Estimate.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters.
God damn it. Crew survivors.
Are there any survivors in here?
Lady Benezia, an executive secretary of Binary Helix, is on the operations deck.
Yeah, she's dead.
There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
So wait, she's alive? Situation report.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
So let's arm it.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
Resolve sounds final.
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
Right.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
True. Initiate the neutron purge.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Where can I get it?
Who would have the code?
Mumble something.
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
Okay.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
Why didn't he give us the code then? Yaroslav, we need the code, dude.
I am feeling not so well.
How do I trigger this
How do we
purge?
set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will get nearer this door.
Yo, how? Yeah, that's not good. How did that thing sneak up on us? There's no way. Okay, well, that's gonna happen. Crazy Rachni soldiers. They're gonna be coming through, I know it. Obtain purge codes. Okay. Just the one, huh? I doubt that's gonna be a permanent thing. Let's go ahead and heal up. Liara's looking rough.
Online.
Initiate
How
the
can I help
neutron
you?
purge.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
I have the code.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Okay. So let's go. Okay, barrier up. Wait, barrier doesn't work on these guys, does it? Lift! Come on now. Ah, shit. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Alright, looks like we're clear. Let's go. Get out of here. Whoo! I think the station blew up. That's a success, I guess. Mission accomplished. No, we can't go back down there? Really? That's interesting. Do we have to go this way? There was like that whole room we never... What just happened? There was like this whole room we never explored. The mess hall? Restricted area? Yeah, restricted area. I want to go there. There was a whole area we like didn't explore. I thought eventually we'd be able to go back to it, but now we need to go this way, I guess. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah. We'll get there. I actually don't have much time. This is not going to be a really long part, but I couldn't... What? Is there really no way around? We gotta leave? Aw, man. I wonder what that room had. We'll never get to find out now. Venezia's gone. I wonder if she's alive. I'm starting to wonder maybe she's alive. But, yeah, we gotta go. Alright. Fine. There's that little restricted area we never got to see. I wonder if there's just, like, good loot there. Hopefully nothing too major was over there. We have just paragoned our way up on this mission. An insane amount of paragon points. Maybe we end up being more of a paragon Shepard. Who knows? Maybe I, as a person, have changed since last time I played Mass Effect. Maybe I'm making different choices than I would have made 10 years ago when I played Mass Effect last. Because I do remember being more Renegade than Paragon, but maybe that's not true anymore. It should be an interesting social experiment for myself.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
Not so fast.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
We still have one more planet to
Who put
visit.
you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Calm down.
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Fallout.
Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch us through.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
They won't.
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Yeah, he doesn't like that decision I made. But, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I mean, I think she gets it. They'll lose if they try to open up against us.
Yes, Commander?
Nothing new.
Carry
okay.
on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if anyone has anything new to say. I've only probably got about 15 minutes before I gotta go, but we'll see what we can do.
I'm glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
Love it.
All right, see ya.
Thanks for the pep talk there, Joker. We love it. We love you. Brilliant. All right. Well, let's go give the crew a good talking to. See if anyone's got something new to say before we head out to Pharos, our final destination. Caden, tactical appraisal.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Yeah. What about the Rachni Queen?
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Right, but I didn't have time to ask them for their opinion. Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
I see.
And what do they think?
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
You alright?
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
Huh. They still around?
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Why couldn't we do it alone?
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs.
Yikes.
And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
That's what I've heard from you earlier. Experts?
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
Why not the Asari?
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Wow, that's okay. You had a bad teacher?
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
They ever bust the guy?
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago.
Right.
I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
Alright.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
See ya. Chakwas, anything new for us?
Yes, Commander?
Nope.
Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Liara, I know you're probably hurting here.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
You don't feel bad?
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
She's still with you.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Okay. Tell me more about you.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As
True.
I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We're short-lived.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage.
Huh.
You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
First off, apparently in Mass Effect we can be lucky. If we're lucky, we can make it to 150. Nice. That means that a lot of people are making it to 100 at this point. Like to hear that. But yeah, it works for us. It does.
You can't argue with results.
No, but there are consequences. Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as a bully. You run over anyone who gets in your way. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Me?
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
You looked that up.
Why are you so interested in me?
I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
I want to believe that.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that.
Oh, Liara.
You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Ha! No. No.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Damn, she's being really forward, really quick on this stuff. I just want to be friends. You were wrong. I am attracted to you. I mean, she's attractive.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you?
It is weird. This is
We
really
have only known
fast.
each other a short time.
Right.
We are from two different species. We
Yeah.
have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
Well, the two different species things is fine because you're an Asari. You usually reproduce with other species. That's not really a shocking thing. And Asari are viewed as beautiful to most species, so humans finding you attractive isn't too shocking either. It's really just personality from there. It doesn't have to. Don't analyze this. We have one thing in common. It doesn't have to.
These things never make sense. They just happen, and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
That's why it's fun. Are you scared? I'll protect you.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector.
Right.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Hey, I understand.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
All right.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
See ya. All right, she's definitely awkward, but cute awkward. And let's be honest, Tali has the same kind of cute awkward going on. It's a different kind of cute awkward, but they're both cute and awkward. But I don't think Tali is romanceable in the first game, unless I'm wrong. I think Liara and Ashley are literally your choices. Let's go talk to Tali. See what's going on there. Engineer Adams, anything new?
I can do for you, Commander.
Nothing.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Tali,
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
glad you're feeling better.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
So to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
You will.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Oh, why?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
You're royalty.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice.
Higher expectations.
People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Preferential treatment?
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Right. It's a lot of pressure.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example.
That's rough.
Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better.
Right.
If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Hey, what if we save the galaxy?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
So, first off, we just implied that Quarians don't do things that are that important, but we did just compare them, all their Quarian achievements, to saving the galaxy. So I guess compared to that, they haven't. So what's the answer?
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Okay. Tali's father.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through.
Right.
He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now, I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Right. Were you close to your dad?
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
What about your mother?
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down.
Yikes.
I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Right.
I want to talk about something else.
Okay.
Like what?
That's it.
I should go.
Thank you.
See you later.
Alright, I've got like 5 minutes. So, let's see if we can talk to Garrus, Ashley, and Rex real quick, and then I'm going to have to call it there. What's up, Garrus?
Commander, good to see you.
Oh,
You've
personal
been with
questions.
C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Anything
I bet
specific?
you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
How so?
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Is this common?
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic.
Jesus.
This case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So what'd you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicles?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll
right.
To 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
A full set? There's 4 apparently. Somebody's making a killing. Okay, what about the doctor?
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Smart.
Good thinking. Blackies are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Wow.
So he was throwing spare parts at his own employees.
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
That's crazy.
The victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
That's messed up.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
They just let him go?
Went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my orders. The ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Wow.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Right, you're right.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
And like you said, they're dead anyway.
Exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Damn.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time.
Maybe we'll find him eventually?
I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of
nice.
I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Yes, give it to me.
The coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
True. All right. Yeah, sounds great. All right, we'll talk to Ashley and Rex when we get on here next. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Either way, thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and I will see all of you next time.